Hesh Sagafi, what are we going over today? We're going over mortgage terminology. What is a closer, or who is a closer? So if you're looking to buy a house, or if you're a real estate agent, especially if you're an agent, pay attention to me right now. Pay attention to me. You have to learn the different positions in the mortgage industry. Now, you don't have to do anything. Just keep being average. Don't learn it, okay? Knowledge is power. Learn this stuff. What is a closer? There's a lot of different positions involved in getting a buyer's mortgage from pre-approved to approved to closed to funded to sold to serviced, everything else in between, okay? The closer in a mortgage lending institution or company, whatever you want to say, is the person who sends the documents to the title company or attorney to sign, okay? So the closer draws up all of the documents that a borrower signs. Now, why can't the loan officer do it? Okay, why can't an underwriter do that? Why? What's the big deal about it? It's just paperwork. It's all boil. I mean, the truth of the matter of all this stuff is, it's just like a boilerplate. Okay, it's all the same. The only thing that changes really are the numbers. The interest rate's 2, it's 10, it's 5, it's 6, whatever it is. Okay, it's a 30-year loan, a 15-year loan, a 20-year loan. It's adjustable, whatever. There's a prepayment penalty. There's not a prepayment penalty. I didn't know if you could have prepayment penalties anymore, really. You could in certain loans, 9QMs, whatever, not agency loans, not FHAs, VAs, USDAs, or Fannie Mae, conventional Fannie Freddie. But anyways, the paperwork's all generally the same, just the numbers change. Why do you need an individual specifically assigned to do that? Simple. Because there are numbers, which are fees and things like that, which a buyer or borrower has to come to the table with, okay? So the closer, for example, I'm going to give somebody a loan of $100,000. The closer starts going through all of the closing numbers to make sure that $100,000, every dollar is accounted for properly. And you'll have times, or you'll hear somebody say, my closer is balancing with the title company or the escrow company or the attorney, or depends what state you're in to an extent. But they'll say my closer is balancing. So ultimately, if I'm giving somebody a loan of $100,000, a portion of that loan goes to lender fees. A portion goes to title fees, attorney fees, county recording, state tax fees. A portion goes to opening an escrow account. So out of the $100,000 I'm loaning, but a portion of that goes to all of these different places. Now imagine a cash out refinance, for example. Some of that money goes towards credit cards. Some of it pays off a mortgage loan. Some of it goes back to the borrower. So you got this money moving all over the place. The closer goes through all of the closing paperwork, especially the closing disclosure or the settlement statement, to make sure that the money is properly dispersed. Then you get into the due dates. When are you closing the loan? Are you closing it March 5th? When's the first payment? Is the first payment April 1st or May 1st? I got news for you. You close on March 5th, you can get an April 1st payment. You can get a May 1st first payment. Which one do you want? If you say, Hesh, well, my goodness, I want a May 1st payment. That's fine. I've got to collect interest for the month of March. That's more money, which means I'm taking it out of the loan and I'm taking away from somewhere, or the borrower's bringing more to the table. So believe it or not, there is a lot of information. It might not seem like a big deal, but the closer is a big position to have and to know and understand. It takes time to draw up those documents. It takes time to send to the title company. Now, imagine your company is closing 200 or 500 or 5,000 or 20,000 loans this month, and your closer has to go through every single detail of that. That's why you will have a lot of closers going through a lot of loans. And especially on the real estate agent side, agents will say, what's taking so long? Every penny must be accounted for, and all the documents must be correct. The names must be correct. The spellings, the initials, they have to match up to the legal ID. There's a lot involved here. The closer handles all of that paperwork that the borrower signs, and it must be exact, not close. It must be exact. know the position, know the different positions, how a loan goes from front to back, and you, if you're a borrower, will have a better time or an easier time going through a transaction. If you're a real estate agent, you'll have smoother transactions because you'll know more when a loan officer says to you, my closing department's working on it. And if you're a loan officer working in the industry, understand these timeframes so you're not cursing your brains out and disparaging your operations staff and stuff like that, the people who are there to help you and do help you. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube page. Like this video, feel free to comment. I always respond to all the comments. Share it on your page for others to see, and I'll catch you on the next video.